Good morning, everyone. This is the A Team,
I'm Mihaly.
I'm Manoli.
and today this is a podcast for March. So we're going to talk about gaming, movies, all the kinds of facts, etc. So let's start. How are you, boys?
We're good.
I'm good.
Yep, it's gone pretty quick. It's March. Not so far for watch some new movies, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to bring it up. My topic. Start. So, what topic I want to bring it up is the Tomb Raider trilogy remastered, and what the impression is.
Tell us.
So basically, Tomb Raider is basically a remastered in better graphics with 3 games come from the PS5, developed by Aspyr and published by Aspyr as well, and Crystal Dynamics is behind it too. My impression is the Tomb Raider Remastered Collection is, I like the graphics is pretty good. It's not they add some photo mode into it. Camera unlocked on health bars. Over 200 of achievements. But one thing I didn't like about Tomb Raider is the controllers feeling a bit weird.
Thank goodness I didn't get that.
Yeah,
Same.
but it was good. But I wish they improved the control of the camera and all that stuff.
Is there more things to that, Nick?
Yeah, but also let's see. Do you know I'm gonna say about the trigger warning?
Yeah.
Something about not offending anyone, or from give us a trigger warning not to offend anyone who's gonna play this game.
I think that's quite stupid.
Yeah, because I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Have a look.
Yeah, which I'm generally confused why, because I don't think people would have a problem with it.
Yeah, but the trigger warning is written like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna read. So that all I care is, it's just I wish they'd done like a better advertisement for the game.
Yeah, they should be doing that because, so that way at EB Games, we get to see some promotional artwork of the Tomb Raider trilogy and, in order to get people more and more attention.
Yeah, and I thought it was going to release on physical copies.
Which is quite stupid.
Yeah, instead of being released in physical copies, just end up being digital.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which I'm more into collecting physical copies.
Me too.
Just add for collection.
Same.
And Tomb Raider is a great game.
I agree with that.
Well, only they need to fix is, well, the controls, the camera. Fix the bugs. It has some glitches in it. And hopefully, sometime soon they will release in physical copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just revealed it in September, so they could have just done. They had so much months gap. It was like between a month's gap. They could have just I don't know, just put like an advertisement before the release date.
Or a trailer.
Yeah, and meeting deadlines.
Yeah.
And it came out like what, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because Tomb Raider's trilogy, okay, in my opinion. So I'm gonna move to another game. It's Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which is a remake, which is a title remake that is released in Nintendo Switch. And the gameplay doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So I wouldn't mind playing that game.
Yeah.
Mario versus Donkey Kong. To be honest, I'm starting to get into Super Mario Brothers and video game franchise since I watched Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, I enjoy the movie too.
Yeah.
But here's the biggest topic I want to bring it up. Let's see, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
They officially released the trailer. What do you think of that, guys?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. It's about time.
Yeah, so basically it's not the same timeline
Good.
from the MCU.
Good.
And I guess Wolverine is gonna interfere. I guess Deadpool is gonna save the MCU from these pathetic failures.
Yeah.
He called himself Marvel Jesus,
Yes.
Yep.
which is actually I think it was kind of fun. It was funny in the trailer,
Yeah, it was funny.
but who knows? Probably it will make money out of Deadpool Wolverine. I don't think it was gonna save the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I also heard Elektra's returning
Yeah.
from the original Daredevil movie. The same actress,
Yeah.
Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah, the same actress who played in Daredevil and Elektra.
Yeah, and I'm glad Hugh Jackman is back playing as Wolverine
Yeah.
with his
Yeah.
classic yellow suit.
Yeah. For like we get to see him wearing the yellow suit for the first time.
Yeah, and Deadpool's suit got improved, which it looks better.
Yeah.
Even his utility belt has they did it right with the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually always been a fan of Deadpool,
Same.
which I think they should be making more Deadpool,
Yeah, they really need to continue.
or even make another Deadpool video game.
Yeah. As an open world, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're gonna see that? Or even start promoting the merchandise of Deadpool versus Wolverine,
Yeah.
action figures, posters, T-shirts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funko Pops.
Yes.
They're gonna have to start advertise it,
Mm-hmm.
which I think they will anyway.
Yeah.
Unlike Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider didn't get a proper advertisement, which I forgot. They didn't add any merchandise either too.
Well, that's stupid.
No T-shirts, no action figures, no Funkos.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It's just a short advertisement. Hey guys, do you remember? I'm gonna bring it up. Do you guys remember about the Godzilla vs Godzilla movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it. We made our own a short film.
Yeah, we made our own short film of 2 Godzilla figures,
Two Godzillas fighting each other. Yeah,
like the original and the MonsterVerse.
sometimes I had to come up. What if we make a sequel out of it?
Yeah, because remember in the ending there was another Godzilla.
That's right. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll make another one. I don't know. Since we got too many schedules,
Yeah, it depends.
and which is unions involved. So I'm gonna move on to. I'm a bit looked up. I guess Higher Toys. You know Higher Toys. You know Higher Toys, hey Mahali?
Yeah, I know Higher Toys.
So-
They're American.
Well, I think it's Japanese. I think it's basically Japanese made action figures. I heard they start promoting Godzilla and Kong New Empire. They're promoting it
Yeah,
to make action figures. I heard they're making like an evolved version of Godzilla,
yeah,
which looks pretty cool though.
yeah.
See? Hang on, let me show you. detail,
Yep.
very accurate.
Yep. And the cool thing is Godzilla has long arms.
I know his arm grows longer. That's what I like about.
Yep.
He's even more muscular.
Yeah.
He reminds me from Godzilla Millennium
Yeah.
from the 2000.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he had purple spot. He had purple dorsal plates,
Yeah.
and he was much green. And he was green.
Yeah.
I can't actually like the figure.
Yeah. Same.
Looks very detailed. Hayato's done a good job though.
Yeah. Like Higher Toys make good details of the toys.
I remember Hayat did made a mistake with the other Godzilla figure, which is Godzilla vs Kong Godzilla figure.
Yeah. The first one.
The first version, yeah, which is he's got like a gap in his neck.
Yep. And remember the neck.
Yeah, it has a gap.
Yeah. I didn't like when I first saw it. I didn't like it.
And then also there's like a bolt
Yeah.
in his
Bolt.
jaw,
Yeah. The bolt on his jaw.
which they actually did approve.
Yeah.
And they decided to release a second version of it because people didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I did got the King of the Monsters version, which is no difference.
No.
It's basically the same design.
Yeah.
Yep, can't wait can't wait to see this figure in real life.
Yep.
Anyway, move on. So I'm going to talk about Uni, updates about Uni. So basically, we're doing the current unit. We're doing numeracy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right.
The unit number, the description, is it hard or easy? What it's like to be in a lecture? What is it like to be in? Was it harder than this unit?
Yeah.
Lecture, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't like numeracy. In my opinion, I never liked maths.
Me neither.
Same.
I find maths boring and hard.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm only good with money and time.
Me too. I'm good with money and time as well.
Yeah. Same.
But in the lecture, it was hard to keep up though.
Yes, it was.
And some of the questions in the assessment was very hard.
Yes, I can agree with that.
And sometimes you can't find in the learner guide book. Sometimes you could always do Google, figure it out.
Yes.
Was it fun? Yeah, it was. Together.
Together, yeah.
I mean, there's heaps of stuff to do in uni. Go to library.
Yep.
You can chill out the cafe though.
Yep.
I think that's the best part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't like this. To be honest, I didn't like this unit.
Me too. Me too.
I'm the same too. I didn't like
The previous units, it was kind of easy.
Yes, it was.
Like, and last time we learned about literacy, which literacy was easy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess that's uni.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move on to different topic. Manali, you want to be next?
Yes, I do. So there's a new Wallace and Gromit new film that's in development coming out this year, of course.
Really?
Yep. And the new Wallace and Gromit film might have a new story with these guys, and I think what I think the movie's going to be about is them going to America, of course,
Mm-hmm.
to Las Vegas, and where Wallace and Gromit land on the moon, made of cheese, when they think it was made of cheese, but then Wallace and Gromit start spotting a bird and stuff flying by, and it's like, wait a minute, we're not in the moon made of cheese, Gromit, we're in Vegas. And all of a sudden there's all these troubles coming along, people below look on top taking photos and stuff. And one thing that I would also like to see is some bit of Cops reference, where I want to see Maurice
Yep.
in it as well, the guy that yells every time, the guy that throws his shoe.
Yeah, having a temper tantrums.
I want to see him in that form in claymation and him banging his head while Wallace and Gromit like hide.
Yeah.
Maybe the film is going to be, Wallace is in jail and Gromit has to find a way to rescue his owner.
Yeah. I haven't seen Wallace and Gromit for years.
Same.
Yep.
So I did watch the last Wallace and Gromit movie.
I've seen the one with the were-rabbit.
Yeah, which is DreamWorks did it, but Aardman and DreamWorks no longer working together.
Well, I tried to watch Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit for one last time, and I was like, okay, and I didn't. It wasn't bad or good. It's just wasn't successful. Just because the Rotten Tomatoes score says it's really, really good, so it's just.
Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit, huh? I wasn't really into that Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Me neither.
I like the short film better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curse of... Since Aardman and DreamWorks are no longer working together, Aardman decides to be independent.
Yep.
Just work on their own films,
Yep.
which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Yep, Wallace and Gromit. Wallace, the guy who loves cheese.
Yep. And crackers.
Yep, and Gromit is the smart dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's mute.
Yeah, he doesn't talk. Oh, he does make sounds though. Kind of like a yelp, like an actual dog,
Yeah. Yeah.
but doesn't actual talk.
Yep.
But he's smart. He behaves like a human.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shall we move on or?
Yeah, so the disappointment of Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Oh yeah, that one. That's a flop. Another Avengers game mess.
And because it's an online game and
Yep.
I think it would be better off if Konami released their SNES version called Batman Returns,
Mm-hmm.
a HD remake, which is directly from the Super Nintendo, and not have any involvement with Warner Brothers because once when you start the game, you don't see the word Warner Brothers written all over it, which is a good thing. And what Konami can do is they can update the game, include new things like shut off the music, extending new levels, and in one of the commercials, Japanese trailers for the SNES, there's a new level and a new themes song staged to it, which has never been seen before.
Yep.
And I think which was cut, and I think it would be so nice if it was released for the new consoles and including new levels, of course. Since you have Ambush in Gotham Plaza, how
Yep.
about Doomsday in Gotham Plaza, The Wall in Gotham Plaza, and also including some of the Pink Floyd characters instead of having them sprites. They can use actual animation of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you about my impression of the Suicide. I haven't bought the game, which is I know it's going to be a pathetic mess,
Me neither.
and
Yeah.
the graphic looks crap, the gameplay looks crap, the story looks crap, and even they disrespected the late Kevin Conroy. That was his last role.
I already know that, but
They disrespected his role.
But the truth is that despite that Warner Brothers Games and Rocksteady Studio have no involvement with Batman Returns, the Konami game, only Konami has everything in their vault in the headquarters, archived and protected, of course.
It should have been. I think I'm going to tell you the facts about the Suicide Kill the Justice League.
Hmm?
It's just another woke propaganda mess,
Yes, it is.
and Harley Quinn is the lead of the character.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't like how the characters look like.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, Batman gets killed off by Harley Quinn, and he was controlled by Brainiac. He's
Yeah.
Batman, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, but now I may be a fan of the Konami Batman Returns SNES, but not the Warner Brothers movies, which is because it's Warner Brothers standard, and when it comes to the Warner Brothers standards, they can do so many things with the movie. They don't have any control with the game, and they don't even know anything about
Yeah,
the SNES game Konami, of course.
Well, it looks well. Anything that looks better than any old games is better than Suicide Squad killed the
Yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you facts about. You know what I heard? I brought it up. I put some facts and I put a link to it.
Before you go up, just letting you know that when it comes to Warner Bros. Standard Batman Returns, right? They can
Yep.
do so many things with it. Like they could throw a bunch of Looney Tunes. They could put. That's what they do. But
Yeah.
in Konami Standard, you can't do that. Continue.
What I heard about this, the players decide to replay Batman Arkham Knight after the disappointment Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Now Batman Arkham Knight has more players on Steam. Batman. I'm gonna read it. Arkham Knight now has more players than Suicide Squad killed the Justice League on Steam. Why? Because it was a better game. It had better graphics, better story mode. Despite what I to be honest, in my opinion, I like Batman Arkham Knight. But one thing I didn't like about the game is some of them, the whole lot of missions has to be involved with the Batmobile. That gone repetitive.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's a great game.
Yeah, it is a great game.
It's a masterpiece. That should be Kevin Conroy's last Batman Arkham vs. Batman.
But it wasn't.
No, they decide to continue, explain about and I was like, how the hell is Bruce Wayne still Batman after he was exposed that Batman is Bruce Wayne? Everyone knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. That doesn't make sense. And he destroyed his mansion and faked his death.
But as I said before, Warner Brothers Games cannot do anything with the Batman Returns Konami game. That's Konami's job. Konami has the entire control. They're in power and control with their game.
I'm going to convince myself that
There's a lot of gatekeeping for the SNES.
I'm going to convince myself that the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League has nothing to do with Batman Arkham verse. I'm going to pretend that has nothing to do with the Batman Arkham series.
Yep.
Pretend that again did not exist to me.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's going to forget that game anyway. It's dead anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like the Avengers game, it got delisted.
Yep.
So goodbye Suicide Squad. You failed.
Yep.
Yeah.
The next one is Naughty Dog's Last of Us Whistleblowers.
Can you explain that to me?
Well, there's been a controversy with a female character's appearance and making them unattractive, of course.
Yeah, some of the women look like masculine.
And I think that because, despite that, Naughty Dog should really come back to releasing the original Crash Bandicoot games in their way, and instead of remastering, they should just do a HD remake of the trilogy. Update the textures. The textures can be there. The sound effects is there, and the original voice actor named Brendan O'Brien, who voiced Crash and others, however, sadly passed away.
Yep.
Last year.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Andy Gavin about it until he didn't know who he was until I shared him on IMDb. We're now friends, of course, but I think it's time that Naughty Dog brought Crash Bandicoot back.
I only like The Last of Us, the first Last of Us, but I didn't like The Last of Us Part 2.
Me neither.
Me neither.
And also I don't like the TV show of The Last of Us.
The Last of Us Part 2 was a complete mess. And they decide to remaster it on the PS5.
I think they should, after The Last of Us, despite that, I have all the raw materials from the Aztecs and PS1. Basically, in the future, I might use them whenever I work at Naughty Dog Studio as an employee and maybe show the stuff that I did and, maybe develop this simulation game called the Aztec Empire game. It doesn't have to involve stories. The game isn't going to be about... There are no cutscenes in the game. It's like an open world, Red Dead Redemption, a bit of like Colin McRae Rally because of its realism and sometimes you have to keep change, and the gameplay starts changing to side scrolling from left and right, and these textures platforming that was from Crash Bandicoot will also be seen, and it only happens if you create a bunch of hallucinogenic plants that your character will be taking,
Yep.
and you're entering into different worlds and stuff.
Right. Sounds.
And plus, as an open world, it's got a map. It's like it has this. The control scheme is the same like Red Dead Redemption, the game, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't want the game to be more. You have to look after more like how they did with John Master until people stop playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
The game can be the same, like number one was like.
Yeah, I think in the gaming industry, they should start producing great games again. Ignore the political agendas.
Yeah.
Even remastering some great games in the past,
Yeah, like Crash Bandicoot again.
and Tomb Raider as well. Despite having a stupid trigger warning
Yeah.
without offending anyone, which is quite BS.
Yeah. They've online version already done Insane Trilogy, but I think it's Sony Computer Entertainment turn to say, hey, we're gonna do a HD remake on Crash Bandicoot Trilogy and re-release it again.
Also, I forgot to bring that up. About speaking of Tomb Raider, I heard they are gonna do another Tomb Raider game,
Yeah.
combining the previous timelines from the original timeline
Mhm.
and the reboot timeline, which is Survivor timeline, to a combination for Lara Croft's. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a completely different story. Well, you know, one thing that got me worried, because as a Tomb Raider fan, I got a feeling Tomb Raider they're gonna complete stuff it up. You know why?
Yeah. Why?
All these
Why?
woke agendas
Yes, I agree.
going on. They're gonna make. Hang on, I'm gonna see some Lara Croft new design. Sorry if I bring that up, because I forgot to bring that up. Silly me. I should have put that on my note anyway.
Yep.
Oh well, I'll learn that next time. Lara Croft new design. A lot of people complain about her new design. 2024. Look at her. Oh wait. She kind of looks like a man.
Yeah.
Her facial structure. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's not Lara Croft.
No, it isn't.
No.
I've got a feeling. Who knows? Probably they'll make her uglier in the game.
Yes.
They completely. Because when it comes to female characters in movies or games, they have to make a female character ugly. Which back in the old days, right? The 90s and the late 90s and 1996 to like early 2000s, even in the late 2010s, no one has to worry about the work agendas.
No, of course.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a female character in the game.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think Tomb Raider was one of the. Tomb Raider is another great masterpiece series.
Yes.
And I heard, Mahali, you want to get Tomb Raider.
Yes. The collection.
Yeah, the one I showed you
Yeah.
on the message. Yeah. What? I don't know. A lot of people complain about this new design of Lara Croft. Yeah, unattractive, in my opinion.
So, in conclusion, Nick, what I'm saying is that, Online Vision did Insane Trilogy, and they're not even going to come back to it. They're just moving on and evolving into their online Call of Duty. And I think it's about time that Sony Computer Entertainment, despite that all the materials of Crash Bandicoot is owned by them, and I think it's time for Sony Computer Entertainment to announce and say, hey, we're going to be releasing the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy, since the Insane Trilogy was fucked up. So I think it's time that Sony Computer Entertainment release their version with the same source code, of course, and still have all the sound effects are there, everything, you love is there. The textures are updated, and plus also include new levels and also make the characters bosses playable,
Yeah.
and so we can move on from the Instinct trilogy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How hard could it be?
Yeah. Is that all?
Yes.
Didn't you have like another topic?
Did I told you about the SNES Konami Batman Returns?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
How about the best classic Disney classics digitally released for PS5?
And yes, that because there's a PS Plus. Nick, are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
And the games I would like to see game released is Disney's Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Donald Duck, Going Quackers,
Mm-hmm.
Mickey Mania, and more.
Nice.
And the sad news is in the Disneyland is that Splash Mountain is shutting down the problem in Walt Disneyland
Really? Why?
because Splash Mountain was actually based on the movie called Song of the South, which featured the black guy named Uncle Remus, if that's his name, is cheering up a young boy.
Yep.
And telling the stories about the rabbit and all the other characters during the slave time period, of course. And the movie has not been seen on Disney Plus or any digital release.
Wow.
And Splash Mountain was opened in 1989 and now being shut down because due to the people think that it's racist and the song Zibbity Doodah, and many of the blacks, even if it's American or anyone else, is now outraged with that, and one of them, and while the others on that side of the coin saying it's not racist.
What did the blacks were pissed off about it was shut down?
Yes, and then saying that's not racist. Well, the others are saying, because of its slavery, and one woke idiot says, "Oh, it's just slavery. They should be ashamed of it. It shouldn't happen." And now, and
Yeah. All this bull crap. Yeah, all we hear is yes, racist.
I think that's quite stupid because if everyone, no matter the people in color who enjoyed the ride, and they didn't have any problem with it, and the guy named Mr. Derek Anderson, the YouTuber, who also does podcasts too, and he has been on the ride, and he always enjoys the song Zibbity Doodah Zibbity Yay, and sang by the animatronics, which was based on the movie, and I think that's quite very disappointing.
Hey, Molly, do you like what I did?
Yeah.
Well, who do you think I'm referring as?
Ratchet from Robots.
Oh, yeah, when I do the baby sound.
Yeah.
You do that, Molly.
Where it's Ratchet.
Making fun of the... I don't know why they had to close it because it's just offensive.
I don't find it offensive because the rabbit and the other one are actually, they were told by them. Of course, it's a Southern United States of American folklore, which was told by the actual people, and they didn't have books that they can go back to read it. They were telling it by memories and passing it down from generation to another.
Yeah, I think Disney is just a suck up to these woke fans.
Yes.
Seriously. Well, that's their loss. They're gonna lose a lot of money.
Yep.
Yep.
I have no sympathy for them.
Me neither.
Nope.
Nope.
That's their problem.
Yep. That's the problem.
Don't come crying.
Yep.
Don't blame the fans.
Nope.
Don't blame them. It's their fault.
Why? Oh, why we're the fans. I don't want to. To the white people, I don't want to hear another. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are basically racist, and it is bullshit. I'm getting offended.
Well, that's quite stupid.
Yeah. Just making fun. Just making fun of him. You see it here. I'm gonna destroy this franchise because it's my favorite.
Yeah. Death to the history. We're gonna rewrite history.
We're gonna rewrite history of the mouse because Walt Disney is racist, and I hate him.
Yeah.
No, seriously, if Walt Disney is alive, he would be he'll be very disappointed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
If Walt Disney was still alive, he wouldn't have to put up with that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although there was a lot of controversies about Walt Disney though, and him and his brother Roy. He got accused for being racist though, making fun of the black people, Native Americans. What else? Also, he made fun of the Jews though. What for being Okay, the one thing was kind of a bit of extreme is Donald Duck as a Nazi.
No, I don't want to.
Sorry,
We're gonna cut that.
sorry, man. We'll cut to that. Yeah, the controversy, he was accused of being racist.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna move. I feel like I'm gonna move on this crap anyway
Yep.
for this
Yeah.
politics.
We're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. Haley, do you have something to say?
I can't wait for the new release of the classic Star Wars Battlefront collection, the original.
Yeah, that was released on PS2.
Yeah, and it was developed by DICE
Mhm.
with
Criterion Games,
yep, and published by
Electronic Arts. Yeah.
Electronic Arts, and I'm happy they're releasing it.
Yep.
And the remake of Star Wars Battlefront was pathetic.
You didn't like the reboot of Star Wars Battlefront?
No, I only like number 2.
Yeah, at least to be honest, it got boring though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds exciting though. Getting it digitally released of Battlefront 1 and 2. Who cares about they didn't change the graphics? But they're gonna get more players though.
Yep.
It will get more than 64 players online play. But I'm not into online playing anyway.
Me neither. I'm against online.
same.
I'm just not into online playing. I'm just more of a more like playing by myself kind of guy.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yep. And also, Mahali, you want to talk about the new movie that's going to come out this month, March?
Yep,
We've been talking about it.
yep.
It's going to be.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yep. Wait. Where's the cheering? No.
Yep.
Kung Fu Panda 4. What's the impression of Kung Fu Panda 4?
The old villains are returning.
Yeah, I see some clips of it. I seen the trailer clips with. Well, Tai Lung is the first one to return.
Yep.
Lord Shen.
And Kai.
Yep. And the new villain is the Chameleon,
Yeah.
voiced by Viola Davis, who did the actress who plays Amanda Waller in Suicide Squad. What was that? Oh, that was the background. And although they did change the animation style again,
Yeah.
it was like an ink kind of drawing.
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, because I remember they changed the animation just like they did in Kung Fu Panda 3, but it was different animation style.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kung Fu Panda, to be honest, I have a favorite. You know what's my favorite Kung Fu Panda movie? Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah, me too.
That was my favorite Kung Fu Panda movie.
Yeah, and it's dark.
Yeah, that was. I think I had when I was a kid. When I watched it in cinemas with my sister, that was dark.
Yeah.
And I think the fans are going to agree with this. In my opinion, Lord Shen is the best villain out of all the in Kung Fu Panda series, and one of the best DreamWorks villains.
Yeah.
Lord Shen was the best. Was the best villain
Yeah.
because he's dark and he committed genocide by wiping out the pandas.
Yeah. And he is pure evil.
Yeah, he is. Which Tai Long is only broken because he just wanted a dragon scroll. Kai just wants the power to himself to collect more chi. He was just greedy.
Yeah.
But Lord Shen, he had an obsession with fireworks and weaponize it into cannons.
Yeah.
I don't mind Lord Shen.
Same.
But you can play as him in Kung Fu Panda Showdown Legendary Legends, which is like a Kung Fu Panda version of Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I have faith in DreamWorks
Mm-hmm.
making good films. DreamWorks has made good films lately, just like they did with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah.
And I'm glad DreamWorks is owned by Universal Studios,
Yeah. Same.
the same company who owned Illumination.
Yeah.
I would also like to see Shrek 5, another Shrek 5 coming back again because, DreamWorks really needs to go back to the original storyboard.
Yep, I think I see some. I see when I saw EB Games, I saw like one of the little merchandise of Shrek.
I mean,
Well, I haven't. Yep,
quit with Madagascar. We passed Madagascar,
I don't think they will make another Madagascar movie.
No, I mean, quit. I said quit
Yeah.
Madagascar and maybe
Yeah.
move on to number 5. Maybe come up with some new stories and stuff.
Yeah, but maybe different animation style.
Yeah.
Wait, Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Yeah, I heard a lot. It's been an alright that they've been talking about this a long time. They're gonna make Shrek 5,
Yeah.
and probably it's gonna be. I think it's a new chapter. If they did it, I think it will be a new chapter for Shrek.
Yeah. Back then, I thought Forever After was the last movie.
Yeah, because it was called the final chapter.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they'll do like a different chapter of Shrek. Someone sneezed. Was that Poe? That was Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I heard from? Also, they want to do a spin-off for Donkey. No, I'm serious.
Yeah. Really?
You know how they did with spin-off with Puss in Boots?
Yeah.
They want to do Donkey.
Now they want to do it about Donkey.
Yeah. That was Poe. I gotta be. Yeah, they want to do Donkey. The guy who apparently was teased by Illumination, Chris Melandari. I think he did with Super Mario Bros. Movie. You know what? As I said, I'm going to say again, I have faith in Universal Studios with DreamWorks.
Yeah.
Because, I think Universal is beating Disney.
I
Yep.
certainly do. Oh.
Better movies. And also they got better theme park.
Yep.
Like, I would like to go Universal Studio Park.
Me too.
I think it can be in Hollywood or Orlando, but I want to visit Orlando.
Yep. And also, they have better storyline.
Yeah. So, I don't want to hear another. That's bullshit.
Yep.
Never gets old.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't get salty.
Yep.
You know why? Because I'll give you a slap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll give you a slap in the face if you're being salty. Anyway, shall we wrap it up?
Yep.
Yep.
This is the A team. What do you think of Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out. Tomb Raider Remastered Trilogy. All the games we talked about, folks. So thank you. And that's all, folks. No.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Goodbye.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Too much. Thank you. We'll be here every Tuesday. Thank you. Okay. They love us, eh?
Yeah.
They love us.
Yeah.
All right. One more time. Yep. They love us.
Yep. They do.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.